Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your average stacker. I hope you guys are well and staying safe and enjoying your weekends. Thanks for coming by and watching this video. In this video, I just wanted to show you my pickups and also discuss why I picked it up and also planning for the future for the kids or your family relatives. So like birthdays and Xmas. The reason why I'm thinking about that is because got some, obviously Christmas is coming up and birthdays, etc. And let me just show you my pickups now. And there are coins that I already got in my collection here, as you see. But I picked up some more of these Kongs and Godzilla, 2 ounces this week. And the reason for this is because I've got birthdays coming up. And I wanted to start, increase the stack of the kids, and so I got another set of these. So each kid can have their own set now, when they go older. And also because birthdays, Xmas, Christmas, Easter, etc. Times are coming by thick and fast right now. I wanted to, rather than buy junk or gadgets and toys, like the missus does for them, which I don't have a problem with, to be honest, because they're enjoying their lives and they're growing up. But I wanted to maybe get like a box for the kids, and just every birthday or every Xmas, rather than buying toys and gadgets, I put a little bit of silver towards their collection, and over time that should hopefully grow. Obviously I'm hoping silver prices will increase in 10 years time, and let's say, or 20 years time, and they will have a small collection that's a little bit worth a little bit of money, a little bit of currency to swap out, so they can buy things that they need as well in the future. So that's what I've been thinking about this week, while I've been looking at silver, looking at this queen piece. Obviously 10 years time or 20 years time or whenever in the future, hopefully this has increased in price, and so if they had that in their collection, they can swap it out for currency that they need for use, whether that would be buying a house, buying a car or whatnot. And also, if I was starting a collection for them, I'm hoping that I buy a box and put the silver in them for them so they can take care of. I'm hoping that will be like a start of a hobby for them. So obviously I started this year looking at this Britannia. I didn't know nothing about bullion, and if I knew, like when I was young as well, maybe I would have got in this sooner. And that's what I wanted to also build on the kids, really, is build awareness, and for my loved ones as well. So each birthday, Christmas time, I can add to the stack, whether it be 1 ounce, 2 ounce, or whatever, and hopefully that will, rub on to them, let's say. And I don't know whether that be a good thing or a bad thing, but right now, as this is a hobby for me right now, I can only see good things from it. Obviously the bank balance is taking a major hit, and I'm not buying like the toys and gadgets that I'm used to enjoy. But obviously, just thinking about the future and their mentality when they're growing up these days, because these days everyone wants something yesterday, if that makes sense, and they want the nicest and flashiest things these days, on credit, on loans, etc. Whereas I'm trying not to teach them that way. I'm trying to teach them, like, you need to save what you have and only buy what you can afford. Like we do when we buy silver, we're not buying all this on credit. We only spending on the silver when we have the money to afford it, or have the currency to afford it. So I want to teach them that. And at the moment they don't really know about currency or dollars and, well, pounds and dollars. So they don't really know anything about it, because they don't really go to the shops and purchase stuff, although they will learn that in the future. I wanted more of the mentality of saving and then buying something that you can afford, rather than buying everything on credit, and loans, etc. And looking at this maple, 25 years, I don't know how many years maples have been going for, but by the time, like 10-20 years time, maybe they'll do a 50-year anniversary coin as well. I know I've seen the 40 years, so I know it's been going for at least 40 years, so maybe then they'll do 50, 60, yeah, maybe 100 years. But I don't know whether I'll be around for that, but I just wanted to gather the thoughts, really, my thoughts this week, while I was picking up these Godzillas and Kongs, with the intention of every birthday and Christmas getting a bit of silver for everyone that I need to buy for, like the birthdays and Christmas in the family. So that was my plan anyway, because when I'm spending money on this, I don't actually see it as a waste of money for some reason. For some reason I see it as like the future purchase, buying for the future, rather than buying on junk, which is why I don't see it as wasting money. And also, as silver price has gone down since I purchased at the start of the year, I don't really feel bad about that, or like I lost something, even though it's gone down in value. I'm still not thinking that I lost anything. I'm hopefully I'm changing my mindset to thinking about ounces rather than the currency. But with like kids, hopefully in 10-20 years time, this stuff has increased, and their stack would have they would have a little bit of a stack to transfer out to for the currency at the time, to get the stuff that they need. And hopefully, with me doing that for them, it will teach them how to save, and not rely on credit to buy the stuff that they want. So obviously houses and cars, essentially food is a need, but houses and cars is a need as well. The way that the world is right now anyway, it'll be a lot harder for them to get on the housing ladder, with the house prices increasing in terms of ratio between wages and house prices. And so I can only see it getting harder for the newer generation to get on the housing ladder. And so obviously we'll try our best years for giving them a little starter in life. And so right now just been thinking about the kids, really, even though it's Xmas and birthdays coming up soon. Probably that's why it's to trigger me to buy, to think about their futures as well, more than usual, because obviously as a parent you're always thinking about the kids' futures, and and you're always trying to plan ahead, but obviously all the plans sometimes don't come to friction, and so that's my hope anyway, where if I buy silver for them, is to teach them about the value of money as well, and hopefully they can take this hobby that I have like doing this year and have their own hobby and continue to collect as well, and not get anything on credit, really. So that's my main plan. My aim, my main objective is to teach them, really. And right now I don't really know how to. because they don't really understand currency, etc. But I'm hoping if I get a collection together for them, and I could just give them it, and they can look after it. Hopefully that will teach them how to save, etc., and what you're doing it for. And so I'm going to be doing that on birthdays and Xmas to come, is adding small amounts, big amounts if I can, but like most probably be small amounts to their collection, and then hopefully over time they can build up their learning and knowing about silver and bullion and gold, etc. So that's my plan, and that's my thinking this week anyway. So moving forward for birthdays and Xmas, I'll be buying little bits of silver and gold, hopefully, for the stack for the kids. And I don't know whether that would be a good thing in years to come. Hopefully the mindset's there for them to change, because they like want to be like teachers already. And when I was like really young, and I got asked the question, what do I want to be? No way I would have said a teacher, because I was into playing with my toys and gadgets at that age. And so if they're wanting to become a teacher, that tells me that they're willing to learn, and they're willing to set some, they see a teacher as being a great motivator, and they want to become that. So that's really fascinating to me, and that got me thinking to how do I give them the best opportunities in life, really. And so this is why I've started thinking more about starting their stack, and hopefully changing their mindset for collecting silver and gold, really. And so it's interesting times, but I just wanted to record that in the video so I can watch this in future, or catch back and say what my kids were thinking at the time when I was trying to accumulate silver. And so that's my thoughts of this week anyway, and hope you enjoyed that. Hope to see you in the next one. Hope you stay safe, and see you in the next one. Cheers, thanks, bye.